Dan from DBaca Maker here. Ooh. Numbers are going up on my channel and I'm so appreciative. Everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I'm noticing that the videos that are being watched are primarily the build of my Moravian workbench. So that tells me that a lot of people are thinking about doing it for themselves. And oh, there it is. I had to find out where the lens was, so I would be looking at the lens instead of looking off to the side here. And my eye is still drawn. I'm on my front-facing camera right now. I'm about to switch to the other side because I'm going to show you what I'm working on. So I've decided that there is going to be a giveaway for the 500 subscribers, and that it's going to involve some table legs. I am very likely just going to send out the table leg because people have said that I've got three extra table legs. I have one that I've already been working on. It's going to be turned into a carving mallet, which is a type of mallet that has a inverted conical head and a handle for doing chisel work, right? Not a hammerhead type mallet. But I have three other legs, and I will show you an example of them, and what makes me think that they're made of maple. And then I'm also going to show you something else that I've been working on. It's not exactly a secret, but it's not exactly a main type of project. So hang on for a second. So here is one of the table legs. It used to be a bit longer on both ends. This part had been exposed to the ground. We used this along with the three others as the supports for a tech table out at our outdoor stage, and it lasted a good long time. But eventually, it was never taken inside, so it eventually started to rot. You could see some of that right here on this one, in fact. So I cut off the rotting bits and the damaged bits. The heads up here that had the bolts that attached it to the table had been cracking. But you see the grain here. This is what makes me think this is maple, because it's not pine, it's not oak. It's a little bit of an open grain. I don't think it's cherry. And it's definitely not mahogany or any of the others, so I'm going with maple. But anyway, substantial piece of wood here. It's been painted, so it's preserved most of the way. In fact, underneath this paint is some green glossy enamel that was the original color of the table leg. Quite beautiful, but it was unsuitable. Anyway, this might be the giveaway, because now, instead of me making something, I'm going to give you something to make something with. And like I say, I have three of these legs. So I might not make the other two part of the giveaway, but I think I have an idea what I will do with them. All right? Sort of a challenge thing. What can you make out of an old table leg? For my part, I've already started on my mallet. The head's going to be down here, and I'm working the handle down right now. And I'm doing that with a mixture of draw knife, and sanding belt that's been cut open for that purpose. Not going to go through that all right now, but the whole purpose is that the handle, while it has a slight swell, is generally round because the head is not directional. Doesn't have a front and a back. Anywhere where the head hits, it's going to hit right there at that tiny little spot and impart all the energy into the chisel. And this is for carving work. It's not for joinery, anything like that. It's for using with a chisel to do carving work. It could be carving work on stone, or it could be carving work on wood. And in my case, it'll be on wood. So that's what's going on here, and that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing for the giveaway. I am building a dirt box forge. This is the main box, and it's on a stand. And I'm going to probably tabletop the stand so I could use it for my barbecue. And basically all I'm going to be doing is drilling a hole in from the side, filling it with dirt, taking a pipe. I have some 1-inch black steel pipe. They say to use 2-inch. I have 1-inch. So there. What I'm looking for is a clay type of soil. Out here we have a lot of decomposed granite. We don't have a whole lot of clay. So finding something that's going to fit in here and give me the kind of solid base I need is kind of important. I might get some infield fill, which is clay and rock. Anyway, the idea is these are 2x6s, which means that they are 1.5 by 5.5 inches with 2x4s on top. So that base, which is 3.5 inches. So it's 5.5 inches plus 3.5 inches, that's 9 inches. 9 inches of depth. Now, Trenton Ty had described his dirt box forge that he developed as needing only about 8 inches. So I'm going to give myself a full inch more for more insulation down at the bottom. And then the idea after that is to use bits of fire brick to effectively make delineate the edges of the fire pot, which is just going to be dug out of the soil. The blower will come in, so it'll be a side blowing forge, and it's going to be a charcoal forge because I don't have actual coal out here. The problem with charcoal, of course, is that it throws up embers and sparks. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Dewey. And that's not safe, not only in the yard as you see it now, but it's not safe in California. So I have to build a fire screen around the outside edge and a hood with a spark arrestor on it so that I can safely operate this. And that happens to probably be coming from, it's probably going to come from our old fire pit. This was a dryer bin. And in my early days of forging, some of my earliest videos, you saw me use this fire pit. I made this fire pit out of the dryer bin. You saw me use it to do a little bit of forging when my makeshift forge just stopped working. So now I'm going to use that, and and it's not galvanized. If it was galvanized, the galvanizing burned off of it a long time ago. You can see how it's rusting. Use that as the guard and possibly the hood for my dirt box forge. Obviously, I'm using up wood that we have in the yard. I'm getting down to the last of it. I have a few more 2x6s over there, and I think all I'm going to do is cut them up and throw them away because they're splitting and they're old and they're rotting. But I have these, and so I'm going to smooth this down and then paint them so that they look prettier. In addition to the fire brick, I'm going to be using these bricks to bolster the fire brick. So the brick's going to go around the outside, the fire brick's going to go around the inside. That'll keep that nicely contained. And so there you have it. That is what I've been up to and what I'm probably going to be giving away. People have already been commenting on what I could do with the last post that I did just a few hours ago. These are almost coming up live. I'm almost live streaming this because I'm posting these almost immediately after I get them filmed. That one take shot, that was great. I was actually able to, while at a drive-through, post that using the phone app. So that's those projects. Oh, one more thing. Let me show you this. Something bad happened to my miter saw. There was a stop here, and I didn't notice it when I changed the saw blade, but the stop had a crack in the screw that held it in. That broke off. This then went too far, and the blade was slowing down from a cut, destroyed the guard. And Rigid no longer makes them, and their spare parts suppliers no longer carry these lower arm guards. No one has them. So does that mean that this fantastically functional miter saw is abandoned? Somebody tell me that they know where I can get one of these. The model number is MS1290LZ1 from Rigid. Drives me nuts. And also, this is the 3D printer. On my table de projet, my projects table. I'm looking forward to learning how to use this. It comes with the 3D spools of plastic, both a flexible and a rigid plastic, and all sorts of accoutrements. So I get to learn how to use this 3D printer. Yay! Okay, so now I get to do the outro. Thank you all for watching. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be giving away just a leg. I might take the paint off of it, but I might leave it on there because it's preserving it. I'm going to give away a leg. In fact, I might give away... Yeah, I'm going to give away a leg for the 500 subscriber giveaway because I want you, the winner, whoever it is, to make something with it and then show me what you made. All right? At the same time, I have 2 more identical legs, and I think that I know where these are going to go. Because I don't need to make that many mallets. I think I know where they're going. Something to do with a killer croc. Not a killer croc. A fang. You all have a good day. Bye.